What's up, everybody? We are back. We are back after watching the Yankees blow that game to the Boston Red Sox, and I mean blow it. They never had the lead. They should have won, whatever. Second half getting underway here. Miami and Denver. Denver, as we know, have a 2-1 lead over the Miami Heat, the resilient Miami Heat. It's 57-53 right now with 10:25 left in the third quarter. We know the second half is the most important half in the NBA. So this is where we are at right now. Honestly, if the Nuggets had never – there you go, Texas. Welcome back into the basement, Texas. Long time no see. It's been about, 15 minutes. Denver should be up 3-0. No doubt about it. They blew that not impossible lead, but I mean, Denver hadn't lost at home this whole series. So being up by that many points and blowing that game in the fourth quarter was absolutely ridiculous. But Duncan Robinson came out and he was like 3 for 3 right off the bat in that fourth quarter. So it's absolutely insane. But it is what it is. Here we are. Miami, on the other hand, resilient team, man. This team is well coached. Eric Spoelstra has to be considered a top 10 or even top 8 coach of all time, however you want to look at it. But he has to be. It's absolutely insane how he's kept this team together under all the adversity. And even when Jimmy Butler isn't playing well, this team plays as a team. It could be argued that this is the greatest run by an 8th seed ever had. Don't forget, they lost to the Atlanta Hawks trying to get to the play-in. They barely made the play-in. They've had disappearing acts by their own teammates. Tyler Hero being out, they've been out. But Spoelstra's kept this team playing as a team. Next man up. Who's going to be the guy? Now, this is an incredible series, and this, for once, you know what's funny, is in the Stanley Cup and the NBA Finals, this is the first in a long time that I'm neutral on the teams. I don't love or hate the Nuggets or the Heat. I don't love or hate the Panthers or the Vegas Knights. It's very rare. I usually am going for somebody because I don't like the other team if my teams aren't in it. This has been a long time since I had neutral on the finals. Me, I just want to see a great series in both ends, and we got them in both ends. Great series in both ends. 8:45 left in the third quarter, 61-55 Denver. Bringing up the ball right now, coming up the court. Man, they take another here and go back to Denver. It is definitely over. Miami desperately needs this game more than Denver does. Jokic just bullying his way into Adebayo and gets the bucket. Texas, back end. Jokic wasn't playing well that game. In Texas, I mean, Manav, OG Dweller accounted for again. Manav in the basement. Bruin, OG Dweller accounted for again. Bruins in the basement. Aaron Gordon bringing it up. Porter for 3. Missed it, front of the rim. Rebounded by Kevin Love. Adebayo bringing it up. 63-55 Denver. 7:55 left in the third quarter. Woo! Boy, coming back strong tonight, man. Do a whole Yankee game. Now we're doing the second half of this game. And you know the last 2 minutes of the NBA game is always going to take an hour. Beautiful pass. Murray laying. Beautiful pass by Gordon. 10-point lead, 7:35 left in the third. Texas, I like the fact that the big teams aren't in. Bruins, Coyotes is the true Bruins, Coyotes is the true Stanley Cup every year anyway. Bruins, Coyotes. Oh, my gosh. Look at Jokic just going right through Adebayo, who has been playing Adebayo's been playing. Gerdini, OG Cellar Dweller accounted for. Gerdini was not in the Yankees stream. Unbelievable, but true. Gerdini, how you been, brother? OG Dweller accounted for. Johnny, brother, it's been a minute. Hope all doing well. I hope your health is good. Happy being back in the basement. Me too, brother. Me too. It feels great to be back in here with everybody, man. How you been, Gerdini? It's been a minute, man. It's been a real minute. But good to see you. I thought you'd be there for the Yankees Red Sox, man. Where were you for that? I was expecting you to be in there, man. I was really expecting you to be in there. Anyway, man, how you been? Texas, hey, Manav was saying up. Manav is getting his Jack and Cokes on right now. Wow. Raleigh, OG Cellar Dweller, back in the basement. That's right, man. Back in here, man. We did a whole Yankee game. Think about it, man. That game was over in 2 hours and 40 minutes. Under normal circumstances, without that pitch clock, we'd have been in the 5th inning right now, right? 6th inning? 3 hours in, we'd probably been in the 7th or 8th under normal conditions. Mr. Marine, that's right. Oh, Mr. Marine, I should have worn my Motorhead shirt for you. Just for you, I should have worn my Motorhead shirt for you. But yes, this will do. This will do. OG Swallow Dweller, 2 basement warriors right back here in the basement. Mr. Marine and Raleigh, the former Marine, both of them served this country. Both of them are honorary members of the basement. Both OGs as well. Manav back in. Valix back in. Another Cellar Dweller back in the basement. What's going on, Valix? Good to see you back in here and supporting, man. Thank you, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button. Keep the basement rolling. We got to get the basement rolling again. It's been a few weeks. We got to get it rolling. Had dinner with the fam. Had to miss how it looked. Happy I missed it, though. Hey, man, Volpe was like a foot away from a walk-off 3-run bomb. A foot away, man. When he hit it, I thought he hit a 3-run walk-off with 2 outs, Godini. It was this close. And we knew after that he was going to foul straight up. But, man, otherwise, yes. Cole pitched a great game. We just couldn't do anything on offense. Aaron Judge goes away. We can't do anything. Nothing. The whole game, we can't do anything. And then we decide to start trying to come back at the end. You know how it goes. I swear, it feels like last year. I feel like we're in last August. We just call it the 10-18, remember? We don't call it August anymore. It's the 10-18 because that was what their record was during that horrendous month that felt like it was never going to end. The 10-18, you guys know what I'm talking about. That's it. We can't even say the month anymore, the 10-18. Where I leave off? Gardini. Bruin, sup, Gardini? Yep, Bruin, OG brother, how we doing? That's right. Good, man. This is great. Bruin, Gardini graduated high school, so life is... I keep forgetting, Gardini. Where's Bulldog Will? Where's Bulldog? You guys are like the same age. It's so, bizarre to me, Gardini. I just think you're an older person, man. All right, well... I didn't even know they got back underway. Anyway, somebody from Miami just hit a 3-pointer at 65-58 Denver. I think it was Kevin Love. Kevin Love hit the 3. Driving up, Jokic from the free throw line. Boom! 67-58. Just under 7 minutes left in the third. Texas, this will be 5 hours once the game is done. Yeah, no joke. No joke. I'll be on a long time. Hey, man, I'm back on. I was gonna watch this anyway. I'm just gonna eat my dinner when this game is over. I'll eat my dinner when this game is over. 6:40 left in the third. 67-61 Denver. Jokic for 3 from top of the key, and he hit it. 70-61. Rick the Ninja, OG Cellar Dweller accounted for again. Rick the Ninja, what's up, man? Aaron Gordon is Aaron Judge's dog. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Gabe Vincent just missed a 3-pointer from the outside. Gordon bringing it up. Jamal Murray now bringing it up. Nabil, another Cellar Dweller accounted for. Nabil, how you been, man? Great to see you in here, brother. What's going on with you, man? Thanks for the support. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Jokic. Oh! Wow. Beautiful alley-oop to Aaron Gordon. Up and in. There you go. That's it. Now they're up 72-61. 11-point lead for Denver right now. 5:40 left in the third quarter. Texas, speaking of Aaron Judge, I seen him hit a ball yesterday. I haven't seen him connect ever before that. Judge should be back, I would think, next week. His 10-day IL trip was retro to June 4th. So he should be back next week. And they need him back. Isn't that sad? We're in last place without him. Move up to middle of the standings in May when he came back, and here we are. But he's on the IL for going all out. Aaron Judge, is 110% at all times. So he can't even be mad about him being on the IL, man. That's just from being a baller. He didn't hold up. He didn't hold back. He went for the out and he got it. That's what they pay him to do, right? There's some fans, through media and social media saying, oh, Aaron Judge doesn't need to be running into walls. He doesn't need to be going, hey, man, we're trying to win a championship. He's going all in. He's supposed to be doing that. Maybe other stars don't do it. I don't know, but he's supposed to be doing what he's doing. He's on the IL for being a baller. Let's get it real. Gardini, Aaron Judge is in a much greater sense in having the impact that Breece Hall injury had on the Jets offense. Hey, that's a great analogy. Great analogy, Gardini. Without Breece Hall, Zach Wilson and company, all due respect to the Warrior Mike White, he did everything he could do. But that being said, it exposed the weakness at the Jets quarterbacks. Great analogy, Gardini. Great analogy. Breece Hall went down in that 5.8 yards per carry average, went out the door with him. They dropped down to, I think, about a 3.9 per yard carry average. Exposed the weak quarterback, and there we are. Other than the highlights. Okay, Texas, good. It's good to hear that then. That's really good. Kevin Love going to the free throw line. He's averaging 6 points and 6 boards for the series. He hit them both. 10-point lead for Denver right now. 4:50 left in the third. Gardini, I have witnessed 40 Aaron Judge career games live. Saw him hit 2 homers once in 2018 in the home opener, and last year walk-off versus the Stros. So you've seen that in person. That's awesome, man. Pete Alonso for the Mets, by the way, just went on the IL as well. Pete Alonso is a monster. Monster. I mean, and the Mets just got swept back-to-back. What do you think their offense is going to be without Pete Alonso? You think we're hurting with our Aaron Judge? How about the Mets with no Pete Alonso, who's just placed on the IL today? Hey, you can forget it. Pete Alonso for the Mets is gone. You could fit that whole offense. Thunder Dan, OG cellar dweller accounted for. Thunder Dan in the basement. What's up, brother? Good to see you in here, man. Thanks for showing up, Dan. Thanks for always your support. Another great OG that's been around from the beginning. Thunder Dan, for those that have forgotten, you should know by now, but I've been off for a little while, so I'll let you know again. Thunder Dan used to be Bills King Mafia. That's Thunder Dan. He has his own show. The Miller, it's the Thunder Dan show now. And go to his YouTube channel and subscribe. Thunder Dan's a great guy, and I met up with him in Buffalo. You guys saw it in the video and the pictures I put out, along with Gunner. Jamal Murray, no foul? 10-point lead, 4:20 left in the third quarter. Where am I at? Thunder Dan just saw you. Big task, another cellar dweller accounted for. Big task in the basement. Jimmy Butler just missed completely, or it was tipped by Jokic. Jamal Murray bringing it up. Just under 4 minutes left, 74-64. Kyle Lowry D'ing up Murray pretty well, actually. And Murray flat out airballed that one. Completely airmailed it. Lowry lost the grip on the ball. Great pass from Jokic to Murray. KCP misses the wide open 3. Kevin Love fighting for the ball and was fouled. Let me catch up here. Cullen, another cellar dweller accounted for. Another Ozzy in the basement. Cullen's back. Thanks for showing up again, brother. Big task. Hey, Johnny, what's going on? Hope all is well. Brother, everything's going great, man. Everything is going really well, man. I appreciate the continued support from you and everybody else, man. We're back on. I got some big workings coming up, and I mean coming up. You guys are going to think I'm out of my mind, but wait till you see what I'm about to do. I wish I could tell you now, but I need the date first so you guys can see it firsthand. And I mean, it's coming within the week. Watch out. You guys are going to think I'm out of my mind. Watch out. You're going to love it. And you'll have a lot of comments, I promise you. Jokic with the rebound. Where are we at? Way back. Another cellar dweller accounted for. Another Ozzy in the basement. Duncan Robinson with the big steal. Drives the lane, gets the points in. Timeout Denver, 74-66. That was a big time steal. 3:07 left in the third. Way back. Way back, man. What is happening, brother? Good to see you in here, man, and thank you. I responded to you and Tony Hawk and your wife, Mrs. Wayback. You guys were all together at the same game. Thank you for that message in the Discord, Wayback. Tony Hawk was in the last one. I thanked him as well. Thank you so much, man. It really means a lot that the support that you guys give, and that you guys are all collabing together at games. I think that's incredible, man. Thank you so much, Wayback. Tell your wife I said thank you as well. And I just said it to Tony. You guys, seeing all you guys at the game with that video was awesome, man. Thank you, Wayback. I did respond. I just responded to it because obviously I haven't been in there in a minute. Much appreciated, my man. Gardini, Johnny, I get that they put him on the 10-day, but this injury is much more serious than a 10-day. And from what I've seen, the Yankees don't even have a timeline for him. Yeah, I know the 10-day. What I'm scared about too, Gardini, remember when Matt Carpenter went down last year with that toe injury? It started with a 10-day, didn't it? And then it became like forever. And Benintendi, for that matter. And DJ, how about DJ last year with his foot injury? It was like it was like a 10-day, another 10-day, then it's 60 days, then he's back, then he's rushed back. Oh, man, that's what I'm worried about with Judge. But again, he went all out. That's what he's paid to do. I have no problems with the play that he made. I have no problems with the play he made. That's what he's supposed to be doing. Unfortunately, he got hurt. Texas, the run through the wall was the game I saw, man. And a lot of people thought that was like, like a door. That wasn't a door. That was like off the hinges. Crazy. Manav, around 8 o'clock. Around 8 o'clock, what? I missed something. Everybody's saying what's up to each other, moving along. I want to try to keep up with everything on this one. Way back. There you go. Manav and Tony and Bond, they were all talking about cricket over there in the last stream a few minutes ago. Big task. I'm about to turn in some evidence against the Miami Heat so that the Knicks can play in the finals. Yeah, what do you got? What do you got? And they better be bringing back Josh Hart. I don't blame him for opting out of his contract. He wants more money, test the free agency. He wants to stay in New York. Quickly needs to be back. I'd love to hear the evidence, Big Task. Gardini. Pete is what Aaron Judge, if Judge became a 3. Pete has become virtually useless at the plate unless he's going. Pete is like, what does he have? Like 20 home runs, 21? Dude, Pete Alonso he's amazing for the Mets. Without Pete Alonso on the Mets, they made no changes in their lineup. They made like no changes in their lineup at all. They went after Correa, then they lose that, and then they just kind of left everything the same. Can't win with everything being the same. They did make a good move by letting DeGrom go. DeGrom is an injury machine. As great as he is as a pitcher when he does pitch, I think he has a lifetime 2.5 ERA. But he could miss all of next year, too. He needs Tommy John surgery. At his age, he had Tommy John surgery in 2010. And at his age now, what is he, 34? He could be gone for 18 months with that injury. He may not, even if he does come back for the Rangers next year, it's going to be what, late August, September maybe? They made a great move getting rid of DeGrom, letting him walk. And, I mean, Rangers might have buyer remorse. Jokic with a big up. He missed, though. He missed. Big hook shot, but he missed. 74-66. Lowry bringing it up the court. Dumps it in. Oh! That's the third foul on Jokic on Butler. D'ing up Butler. That's the third foul on Jokic. 2:42 left. Butler's going to the line for 2. I don't know, Gardini. Gardini, you're asking if Gabe Vincent's been in foul trouble. Brother, I just turned the game on at the start of the second half. I did the whole Yankee-Red Sox game, so I don't know that as of yet. I do know that Jokic has 3 fouls. I don't know about Gabe Vincent, man. Again, I didn't see anything in the first half. I don't know anything that happened in the first half. And we can certainly look it up. Bond, another cellar dweller, and Ozzy. Bond, back in the basement. What's going on? Just made a steak and eggs for brunch. Nice, man. I got some nice spaghetti and meatballs waiting for me from Mrs. Basement. The basement boss, Mrs. Basement, has a nice plate waiting for me when this game is over, and I cannot wait to eat it. Thunder Dan, are the Jets going to go to get Cook? I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. I mean, Adebayo went for the dunk and it rolled out. Dan, I will tell you this. I would think the Buffalo Bills would need to go after Dalvin Cook. You guys need a running back. And I know the Dolphins are interested in going after Dalvin Cook. I mean, the Jets say they're interested, but I don't know. You would think, Dan, that your Buffalo Bills would do everything they could do to get Dalvin Cook on their team and take the pressure off Josh Allen having to run the ball all the time. What did Josh Allen lead the team in rushing in like 8 games last year? 8 or 9 games? That shouldn't be from your quarterback. That shouldn't be. Josh Allen needs a break because eventually he's going to get hurt and like really hurt. The Bills should be the team that's really going after him. Breece Hall's coming back. He is coming back from an ACL injury, kind of like Saquon Barkley. It took a minute to get it going again. So I don't know what Hall – they say he's ahead of schedule, but of course he hasn't been in a live game yet, so I don't know what he's going to be when he comes back. I would love for the Jets to get Dalvin Cook as an emergency back in case Hall's not ready. You would think the Bills would make a big push for him, right? Miami's down by 6 points right now, 2:07 left in the third. Raleigh, crazy. It's morning in Australia, and here it's 7:30. Well, for me and Manav, but Johnny, it's 10:30. Yeah, trust me, and I'm starting to feel it. You guys know my bedtime. But in Raleigh, when I get up in the morning and do the Discord, when the AFL games are on, they're on, by the way. Raleigh, you always said you're interested in footy. They're on in the morning. Well, it's 6 in the morning for me. Some of them, which would be like 3 in the morning for you. But if you turn on Fox Sports, FS2 shows AFL games. They show AFL games, man. You want to get into some, man. I'm telling you, Raleigh, it is a hell of a sport. It is so much fun to watch, especially now that I know what's going on. In the beginning, I had no idea what was going on. Way back, just in from work this morning. There you go. Getting the end of the day stuff going on. Bond, way back, you're lucky I cooked 2 steaks. Oh, man. Gardini, Johnny, I understand Randall was once again awful in the playoffs, but it's really worth throwing the farm at someone who really isn't that substantial an upgrade by I know, Karl Anthony Towns, you really want him? And you know what, Randall, I know he was bad in the playoffs, and I know he had that foot injury. My thing with Randall is his basketball IQ just isn't that great, and his ball handling is – people just walk up and take the ball from him. They just take it. Can we blame some of it? Can we give him some of a pass because of his foot injury? Yes. Would they have made the playoffs without Randall this season? No, they wouldn't have. Is it time to move on from Randall? Yeah, it is. It is. It just is. I don't hate Randall. I don't hate Julius Randall, Gardini. A lot of Knicks fans just can't stand him. I'm like, well, he doesn't deserve to be hated. I just think the Knicks, partly Tom Thibodeau tried to make the team run through Randall, which they did last season. That's why they didn't even make the playoffs. You can't run the team through Randall. He needs to be playing off the ball. But if they're going to get rid of him, I'm not huge on Karl Anthony Towns at this point in his career either, though. I don't know, Gardini. That's a tough one there, man. But I think you gotta give away some people to get something great back. Great back. Because they're even I think they're gonna be shopping Obi Toppin also. I like Obi Toppin, but if you're gonna put him in a trade package for something, you gotta bring something significant back, man. Gardini, remember that Carp injury? It was like yesterday when the season ended. Oh my gosh, man. Yes, I do. It was like yesterday. Bond, way back. Johnny's big thing is he's doing this week. He's going to live stream the burning of his Collingwood merch. That's right. Way back. That's right. I didn't show you. Got a classic Brisbane Bears hat to match my, the Guernsey. Would they have a problem with the basket? Who dunked it that hard? Shaq playing? They're tightening stuff up. But, I got way back. I got the hat, man. I got the classic Magpies hat and Brisbane Bears hat. But you see, I got the Lions Guernsey now, but you guys know the class jersey that I have from them. But I matched it with a Brisbane Bears classic hat. And the Collingwood Magpies Classic had to go alone my Mason Cox Guernsey. Way back, me and the missus are glad you're okay, JB, and back on track. Thank you, man. Again, I appreciate you guys. That video was awesome, man. I'm sorry it took me a couple weeks to get back to you on it, but I really, really, really appreciate it. Really. You guys make this channel happen. I tell you that all the time. All you guys. This channel is nothing without you guys. You guys make this happen. You guys make me look forward to coming on here. We have a ball that, and I'm telling you, Australia is going to happen next season. Rock and I wanted to come over this year. We couldn't make it this year. Next year, we're looking at it. I really want to get over there and be with you guys and see these games live. So we're going to look at next season for that. We're at that. Nathan, another cellar dweller accounted for. Nathan, how you been, man? Go Heat, go Heat. How you been, brother? Way back. Hey, JB, I watched your last live stream on replay. There must be a way to do the chat on replay. I've seen other streams that we can read and listen. Really? You guys know I'm not Mr. Technical with this. I always tell you guys, my channel is like a flip phone compared to everybody else's channel that have all the bright lights and scoreboards and things going on and messages across the bottom. Me, I'm like old school flip phone. You come on me, you just got me. You got me and you guys. So the chat on replay as well. You know what? That's funny because I'm going to look into that one, man. I'm actually going to look into that because somebody else mentioned that way back. I'm going to look into that because I thought you could see it. Like, I'm going to find out. It might be one thing that I clicked over time because you used to be able to read it and listen. That's probably something really simple. I have to get with my son on that one, man. But I'll figure that. I'll work on that tomorrow. As a matter of fact, let me write that down because you guys know me. If I don't write it down, I'll forget. I got that one, man. I got it down. I'll check that out way back. You're right, because someone else said that. Got the Heat in socks. Nathan, you're going to jump back in here and talk about the Red Sox? Come on, man. Come on. You're better than that. Bond, King Johnny, and Queen Rock. That's right. She's the glue that holds this whole family together, my man. That is truth. Mrs. Basement. Yep, 100%. Bond, great, man. That's awesome. Jamal Murray, bring it up. 76-68. Third quarter, just less than 2 minutes. Woo! Wow, Bruce Brown has hit a three-pointer, man. 79-68. Was that a three-pointer? Yeah, it was. It was a three-pointer. Wow, alley-oop right over to Jimmy. Beautiful. Lays it in, 79-70. Denver. Again, Miami needs them desperately. They do not want to go back to Denver down 3-1. They don't because they won't be coming to Miami except to end the series. Jokic misses the layup. Aaron Gordon gets it in for him. Colin, I have a ham sandwich for lunch, and you guys are talking about steaks. Hey, and I'm about to have a great spaghetti and meatball dinner waiting for me at the end of this game. Thank you to Mrs. Basement. And I'm telling you, man, it is amazing. Homemade sauce, the whole nine, man. It's going to be great. I can't wait for that. Gardini. Hold on, Gardini. Aaron Gordon with another lay-in. It's 83-73, back to a 10-point lead. 45 seconds left in the third quarter and counting. This was a fast quarter. Gardini, where are you? Dalvin Cook, in my opinion, would be a horrendous signing for the Jets because you would need a multi-year right with Rodgers on the books for 60 next year. That's why they're not doing it, and that's why they're not doing it with with DeAndre Hopkins. The Jets aren't getting DeAndre Hopkins. That's another big contract. This is a lot of reasons why you can't sign him. That's why I said the Buffalo Bills need him. The Jets wouldn't go for that. Not with the money signing. No, I was just talking about just in general of signing him, not getting into the politics of the money and contracts and all of that, Gardini. But you make a good point. Brees is slow this year. Why take next year as a stunt for Brees? Yeah. Like I said, Saquon didn't come back. A lot of guys don't come back from the ACL because no matter what anybody says, you come back and it's going to be on your mind a little bit. It's going to be on your mind a little bit about, hey, I just tore my ACL. I don't want that to happen again. I hope it doesn't happen again. Saquon admitted that he it's on your mind. Look at Klay Thompson. He tore his ACL, right? Came back and tore the other one. It's scary, man, when you play your whole career and you never hurt. And Breece Hall never been hurt in college, not like that. And you're killing it. He definitely would have been up for Offensive Rookie of the Year the way he was going. And in the third quarter, the Denver Nuggets are up by 13, 86-73. I really think the Buffalo Bills need to go after Dalvin Cook, man. They have to, because their window is going to be closing. This is going to be the hardest time to win the division now. The hardest time. As somebody said, it was funny, though, like the Patriots, if they sign, because DeAndre Hopkins, I personally think DeAndre Hopkins is meeting with the Patriots and a couple other teams just so he can build his value up for, the teams he really wants to go to. But as I saw on Twitter, someone put, the Patriots are the fourth best team in the AFC East right now. They signed DeAndre Hopkins. They're still the fourth best team in the AFC. That's not going to do anything for them. They have a great defense. Mac Jones is not going to be the guy. Bill O'Brien, that's the guy that traded DeAndre Hopkins for David Johnson, running back. DeAndre Hopkins he got rid of on the Houston Texans. And Bill O'Brien, he's a decent coordinator. He's better than Matt Patricia. But he also had Tom Brady. His best times was when he had Tom Brady. It's like saying Adam Gase when he had Peyton Manning and the Jets were the oop-de-doop with that. Please. Bill O'Brien's a very good offensive coordinator, but let's get real, man. He had Tom Brady as his quarterback. Way back, yes, Bond, when Collingwood lose the granny, he can burn it. Brad, another cellar dweller in Ozzy in the basement and accounted for. Brad, Johnny, what's up, brother? I'm currently sitting in a cafe in the MCG having a soup. Nice, a soup. Well, Cullen, there you go. He's having a soup. You're having a ham sandwich, and they're all having steaks. Schnazzy, another cellar dweller accounted for, and back in the basement. What's going on, man? We're 3.5 hours in for me. Manav, around 8 o'clock, I start drinking, Johnny. Well, let's see. That's in a half an hour for you because it's 10:30 here, 7:30 for you. All right. Johnny, do you think Murray and Butler will finish with 20-plus points? Why not? It's not a bad guess. Why not? Why not, man? Denver's up by 13 going into this fourth quarter. The game they blew a couple games ago, they were up by, 18? Around there going into the fourth quarter? We'll see. Bond, way back. We need to work out a game for all the Aussie crew to go to. That is so cool that you guys are all collabing over there, man. I can't wait to meet you guys, man. GB, look out. Look out, ladies. Manav is on the prowl, and he's got Jack Daniels with him, man. Watch out. Way back, when Mason Cox misses a goal from 20 out and they lose the granny, then Burn Cox's jump. You guys are going on and on. I love it. Wait till I review a Collingwood game wearing the hat and the Guernsey. Wait till that happens. That's my second favorite team. I love it. Very funny, GP. Cullen, yeah, if it was technical, ask a young person. Way back, it would be ratings bonanza on YouTube, on. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I got a ratings bonanza coming up. You guys are going to think I'm insane. I'm telling you, I can't wait to tell you guys, but I can't tell you yet. JB, I got a couple mates coming around to watch the Hawks kick some Brisbane. Again, the Colts beat the Chiefs this past NFL season. Anything's possible. The Hawks already had their big upset of the year, though, guys. It's not going to happen again. The Hawks beat St. Kilda. They beat the Saints. That was a massive upset. You think they got two upsets in them? You think they got two upsets in them this year? The Hawks beat the Saints. That was a massive upset. How many people honestly tipped the Hawks in that game? Not many, right? Not many. Oh, look, guys, basement mascot. Come here. Come here, Waco. Basement mascot accounted for. Rocco in the basement. And for you guys that don't, for you guys that haven't seen him, remember, it's summertime now. It's getting warm out. He's been outside with Mrs. Basement and the family, so he's been spending a lot of time outside. So you probably won't see a lot of him during the summer months here, June, July, August. He'll be back in the basement full time when we start getting into October and November again. But anyway, basement mascot accounted for. Where did I leave off here? All right, fourth quarter underway. 13-point lead, 11:20 left in the fourth quarter. Underway here. Where am I at? Way back, left off there. Nathan, well, I'm going to eat now. I'll check back later. I'm wearing all red for boys and white and blue. Go Heat, go. Nathan, I got to tell you, I don't have a dog in the fight here, man. I really don't. I respect how much what the Heat have done. Denver, they've never had a championship, right? So, but again, the Stanley Cup Finals and the NBA Finals, I don't love or hate either teams. I'm neutral. I'm 100% neutral, which is really rare for me. I usually have some reason to go for somebody. And this one I don't. I just want to see a great basketball and great hockey games, and that's it. Mrs. Basement, Rock, the basement boss, the one glue that holds the family together, in the basement. What is up, Rock? My honey again, back in the basement. We're going strong tonight. Going strong tonight. Nathan, I read that. Nathan read that. Bruin read that. Gardini, I get the Jets upgraded the receiving core, but as much as Rodgers supposedly moves the needle, Alan Lazard and Randall Cobb isn't, unless you're expecting Garrett to be a part with Devontae. Moore should be a Alan Lazard, I get, because he's got somebody to comfortable to throw to. Randall Cobb, I wasn't crazy about Randall Cobb being signed, but he's getting the defense that he's never had before with Green Bay. He's getting a great defense, getting Garrett Wilson. He's going to have a running back with Breece Hall and company. Aaron Rodgers is going to be just fine on the Jets, just fine. And he doesn't have to be a superstar. He just has to get the throws done. That's it. And he's angry. He's proud to prove a lot. Boom! Oh, he missed that three. He's doing all the work. He's at the OTAs. He's all involved with the team. He wants to win. He didn't come here just to make the playoffs. He's here to win the whole thing. Hey, Bon, Tony and I were thinking to catch up. Oh, that's awesome. You guys are definitely going to catch. That's so cool, man. I love it. Schnazi, I really hope the Nuggets win the finals. It'd be nice to see a team to get their first championship. That's true. That's true. Definitely would be, man. That's true. Manav saying what's up to Rock. Gardini. Oh, wow. Gardini is back on, man, giving me paragraphs and short stories again. I love it. Jamal Murray driving the lane. Oh, what a block by Bam Adebayo. What a block. Good follow through. That was a crazy block. Crazy block on Murray and clean. Jokic just picked up his fourth foul. Murray made a good move on Lowry. Adebayo right behind him. Beautiful block. Prime Dwight Howard might be the most overlooked big man. People forget Dwight had top 5 defense along with Depoys and MVP. Shame how he's been in Taiwan with Tristan Thompson was getting it. Tristan Thompson. Can you imagine Tristan Thompson had told the Cavaliers more than once that his jersey needs to be retired there? Can you imagine that? He really believes that the Cavs should be retiring his jersey, Gardini. And Dwight Howard, it just seemed like after he left the Magic, he fell off the map a little bit. I think that's the problem. He went to the Lakers, and I think they're expecting him to be Shaq, and he wasn't. But Tristan Thompson, that's a true story. He says the Cavaliers need to retire his jersey. It should be in the rafters. That's funny. Jokic with a bad foul. Did he just pick up another foul? Is that Jokic's 5th foul? Hold on, guys. Adebayo's old contact, and it was a bit of a flop, man. 5 fouls. Jokic has 5 fouls with 9:15 left in this game. Boy, that's huge. That's huge. Denver has a 10-point lead right now. Jokic is on the bench for now. You have to bring him to the bench. He's got 5 fouls, man. Wow. Way back, Mrs. Wayback, me, Bon, and I reckon tip the Hawks again. Did you guys all tip the Hawks again? Do you guys just tip the Hawks I don't usually look at what other people are doing in the tipping. Do you guys tip them every week? Do you just go with the Hawks every week? Or did you randomly think that week they were going to beat the Saints? Be honest. Or do you just, because the Hawks are your team, you just pick them all the time? Bond, Johnny, put your hand on your heart and repeat after me. I, Johnny, king of the basement, swear to hate Collingwood for the rest of my life. I will burn all my Collingwood merchants and never speak of them again. Told you guys, I always have to have two teams in every sport. I have friends of mine that are Yankee fans that can't believe the New York Mets are my second favorite team. I love the New York Mets. I just don't like them more than the Yankees. The Giants are my second favorite team to the Jets. They are. The only New York team I hate and despise is the Islanders. I'm a Ranger fan and a Tampa Bay Lightning fan. Why? Because I lived in Tampa for like 11, 12 years. I lived in Tampa. I love the Lightning. I went to a ton of Lightning games. I was a season ticket holder for a short time. Love the Lightning. And they weren't good then. It wasn't a bandwagon thing. I started becoming a Lightning fan in 06, 07. They still had Vincent Lecavalier and Marty St. Louis. Their goaltending wasn't good. Mike Smith, Nitamaki. They had guys that weren't that great. Dan Ellis. I mean, these were their goalies at the time. Players like Paul Ranger and Steve Downey. And, oh, my gosh, they missed again. Now it's an 8-point game. Duncan Robinson at the 3-point line. Stamkos had just been drafted. Hedman was new. And he got it. Jimmy Butler gets the 2-1. 6-point game. Butler going to the line with 8:40 left. Jokic on the sidelines. This quarter started out with a 13-point lead. It's down to 6. Bruin, feels like it's been forever since I've seen Rocco. I know, right? I know. Rocco's still kicking. Still kicking. Way back, Bonnie hasn't lived the hurt yet. Bond says, hi, Queen Rock. Queen Rock. Bond says, what's up? Yep, that's right. Way back. Good day. How are you? Meatballs were, meatballs. Man, the meatballs and spaghetti. I can't wait to have that. I am starving. Nathan, bam, 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 like the Flintstones. Bam out of bio. Nathan, what a block. What a block. GB, I don't really know what that comment means. I hope you can explain that one, man. That doesn't sound too good, buddy. Bond, way back. I'll get back to you about going to the game in the Discord. Cal, hey, Johnny, you watch the Lions-Hawks game in an hour? I am not. I've been up for a long, long time. I'm going to watch the replay, Cal. I'm going to watch the replay. Oh, I get it now, GB. Meatballs, I get it now, GB. I get it now. I misread that. I get it now. Amen. Yep, amen. Meatballs, forget. I'll tell you what, man. Makes their own sauce and everything, man. It's incredible. Oh, can't wait to have it. This game needs to pick up and end. Hawks are the best team in the last 50 years. Always back them. You got to back your teams. Come on, man. I'm a New York Jets fan. How horrendous have they been forever? Horrendous. I don't pick them every week, but I had a feeling. GB Hawk read that. Way back read that. Yankee Kyle. How you been? Another cellar dweller accounted for. Yankee Kyle. It's been a long time, brother. How you been, man? How you been, brother? Good to see you in here, Yankee Kyle. I hope you've been doing well yourself, my friend. Yankee Kyle's been on my channel for a long time, guys, for people that don't recognize the name, and he has been in a lot of live streams. Yankee Kyle, great seeing you back in here, man. Thanks for showing up. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button, man. Appreciate it. Texas, these refs are on the yeah, dude. This is that Jokic, that fifth foul, Texas, that's what you're talking about. I agree with you. Bam, they were going back and forth, and Bam sold the hit. He's flopped. He sold it, and they took it. That should not have been a fifth foul on Jokic, Texas. I'm with you on that one, brother. I'm with you there. Nathan, you got a lot of weird things here. Go, Butt. Oops, go, Butt. Oh, I don't know. Oh, go, Butler, go. I get it now. Bruin, I'm going to bounce. Have a good one, guys. Bruin, we'll be seeing you over the weekend, man. I'll be back on with the Yankees. Try to get the Panther-Vegas game in as well, man. That's going to be a good series now, too. Bond, Bruin, have a good one. Peace out, Schnazi. Saying that to Bruin. Raleigh, have a good one. Gardini, I hate this, but I'm kind of rooting for Miami. I'm a guy who likes history. Seeing the first 8 seed to ever win the Larry O'Brien would be special. It would be. It would be. It would be, man. I mean, like I said, I see reasons why Miami. Spoelstra's a top 10 coach of all time. You could even make him a top 5. You could argue top 5 of all time. Spoelstra has kept, this has been, at the very least, Godini, if Miami doesn't win, you could still argue that this is the greatest run ever by an 8th seed. Remember, they didn't even beat the Atlanta Hawks. They didn't even beat the Atlanta Hawks. I mean, in the play-in, they lost to them. This is the greatest run by an 8th seed I've ever seen in the NBA. Ever. Even if they don't win the whole thing. They took out the number 1 and number 2 teams. They took out the number 5 with the Knicks, which now seems like, okay, well, and the Celtics, I mean, they don't know how to win. They need to break that team up. That's a whole different talk show. Cullen, 2 M's and bam, bam from the Flintstones. Yankee Kyle, I'm good, buddy, Johnny. Good, man. Good to hear it, Yankee. Good seeing your name in here, too, brother. Raleigh, I always root for Jimmy Butler, so I'm on the Heat side. The Sixers were insane. The Philadelphia Sixers were insane to let Jimmy Butler go. They let Butler go to keep what, Ben Simmons? Oh. How they let Jimmy Butler go, I'll never know, man. Oh my gosh. The Sixers have to be kicking themselves. How you let him go? Jamal Murray driving the lane. Misses the lay-in. Adebayo with the rebound. Uh-oh, we have a 6-point game. Miami bringing the ball up with Lowry. Lowry to Butler. Top of it, sort of, just about top of the key. Vincent, who kicks it back out to Lowry. Inside, back to Vincent, to Adebayo, and he missed the floater. Rebound by Brown. 7 minutes left in the game, still 6 points, Denver. GB, have a good night, Bruin. Bond, my son's team is 6 points clear on top of the ladder. No game this weekend because of the King's birthday weekend. Right. 91-83, Aaron Gordon got it in. Timeout, Spoelstra. 6:55 left in the fourth. Man, I'm getting a little tired. Look at that. It's been a while since I've been on. Now I'm live streaming 2 games in a row. Bond, my son's team is 6 points clear on top of the ladder. I just read that. Nathan, Spoelstra is number 1. I wouldn't go that far, but you could argue top 5. Spoelstra has been an amazing coach. A lot of people thought he was just, when he was hired, he's got LeBron and Bosh and Wade and Mike Miller and all these guys. So it's not really him, and Pat Riley's up there. So he's not really, man, he's more than proof of that since all those players have been gone. Gradini, Spoelstra is now top 5 coach of all time, arguably, but when LeBron had him, he was newbie, right? But another narrative to throw at the King. It's true, man. Spoelstra, I just said that, right? He's just the guy that everybody thought, well, look at the team he has. Wow, look what he's done since he hasn't had those guys. Way back, isn't it weird calling the King's birthday rather than the Queen's birthday? Crazy. Oh, yeah, you guys got a lot going on over there. Raleigh, 76ers could have had oh, man. Can you imagine, man? They kept Jimmy Butler. Oh, wow. How they let him go is insane. I have not yet, Bond. Johnny, check out Jimmy Stein. I got it written right here. Jim Steins. It's right here. You guys saw me, man. I got my new list going. I haven't checked it out yet, but I will. I'll get to it. We got our grandkids here for the summer too, man. So we got a lot going on at the house. A lot going on. It's been an awesome family time, man. So I will get to it, though. I promise you, man. That's definitely something I want to do a review on it as well. Texas, all they have to do is score a couple times and drag the possession time out. You don't want to rush Jokic back in too soon because you know someone's going to flop again and make him look, get that 6th foul on him, and you can't blame him. GB, I don't know. Sometimes it's weird calling it Queen's birthday. Sounds like Mardi Gras. Bond, way back, it's strange saying King's birthday. Yeah, I'm not commenting on that stuff, guys, because you know way more about that than I do, so I can't really say what Kings or Queens, what it should be called. Manav, good night, Johnny and the other dwellers. I'm going to start drinking in about 10 minutes. Manav, you sure are ready, hell-bent on getting the drinking going. But just be responsible, take care, don't drive, don't do anything dumb, Manav. You sure sound like you're ready to start drinking. You're talking about it in the past stream. I know all about that area, Manav. Nathan, you know my friends and I were going to play Cowboys and Indians a few days ago. It's like cops and robbers, but we couldn't because the Indians changed their name to the Guardians. Wow. Okay, Nathan, that was like out of nowhere, I guess. But okay. Way back, how the Timberwolves let the Timberwolves letting Butler go? Not as insane. The Timberwolves didn't have the team that the Sixers had letting him go. Butler, I think that was a stopgap for Butler. They played with Karl Anthony Towns, and he played I think D'Angelo Russell may have been on that team. Not sure. I mean, they had Derrick Rose at one point, too, the Wolves. They had some players. They had Anthony Wiggins. I think Wiggins was on that team when Butler was there. I think when Wiggins was there, D'Angelo, I think, and Anthony Towns. But, you know, when the Bulls got rid of D. Rose to make room for Butler, I thought he was going to be on the Bulls forever, to be honest with you. So it really starts with the Chicago Bulls because, remember, they got rid of D. Rose for him, and that was after Rose had his injuries, of course. Duncan Robinson driving the lane, puts up the floater, and in 91-85, 6:35 left in the game, 6-point lead for Denver. Jokic is still not on the court. Good catching up with you too, Gardini. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow for sure, Gardini. Thanks for Thanks for showing up, man. Good seeing you again. And thanks for the short stories to read again. It's great to have you back, brother. Butler moving in on Murray. And fouled by Gordon. Fouled. Way back, the queen died, and now there's a king. I'm lost on this stuff way back. I got to admit to you guys. Someone gave me a little background in the last stream, but now I'm lost. I'm a little lost. But I get it's all in honor of. I don't fully understand, so I don't want to be disrespectful and say something that isn't correct. So I'll just leave it alone for now. Frank, another cellar dweller accounted for. Frank of the Sports Cave, Deptford Mall, good friend of mine, good personal friend of mine. Frank, good seeing your name in here. Cellar dwellers, I missed you all. Sorry for not checking in. I had a little health issue. My damn heart wanted to give me some. Frank, man, we got to talk. I'm going to give you a call again. I'll give you a call again, or give me a call, Frank. You got my number, man. We got to talk. Definitely got to talk, man. Man, Frank, good seeing your name in here, brother. Please get better, Frank. Give me a call, man. Give me a call over the weekend. Let's talk. Good seeing you in here, man. Manav, I don't drive, Johnny. I drink in my condo in my bedroom. Okay, good. Man, Frank, you got to hang in there with us, brother. Hang in. I'm glad you're okay, Frank. Man, I don't like reading that. I didn't know that. I knew something had to be going on. I knew it. But I didn't know it was that, Frank. We'll talk. Bond, Manav is drink to drown his sorrows because India are going to lose in cricket. Whoa, boom, Bond dropping the hammer. Maybe that's the reason. Is Manav. And he's going to JD. That's my old stuff. Jamal Murray missed the mid-range jumper. 7-point game, 5.5 left in the fourth quarter. Jimmy Butler bringing it up. Texas, about a minute delay. You're a minute ahead of me? Because I got 5:15 to be exact. Aaron Gordon just stole the ball. Am I way behind? Bruce Brown with the lay-in, so now they're up by 9 with 5 minutes left. Where are you, Texas? Right now, I have literally 5 minutes left in the game. Adebayo working in on KCP. Missed it. Rebound, KCP. GB, watch the cricket in the morning with a hangover, Manav. Keep smiling. Oh, boy. Cullen, I'm working all King's birthday long weekend. Happy days for my bank account. Nice. Way back. Geez, I've missed this. Good to catch up with everyone's quips. Isn't it great? I've missed it too, GB. I mean, way back. I've missed it too. GB, read that. Steak for dinner. Frank, I'll call you, my friend. Good, Frank. I'd like to hear what's going on, man. I'd like to hear what's going on. You take care as well, Frank. For real, take care, man. Looking forward to the conversation, brother. Michael, back in the basement. Another cellar dweller accounted for. Good to see your name in here too, Michael. Thank you. Much appreciated, brother. Much appreciated, man. Thank you, Michael. Yep, it feels great to be back here, man. I did the Yankee game before. Now we're doing the second half of this. Starhawk. Wow, Starhawk. Another cellar dweller accounted for. Thank you, man. Thank you for that, Starhawk. You didn't have to do that. Sorry if you already answered it. I'm a bit late to the party. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do AFL stuff again. That's coming. That's coming, man. From the thing with my ear and the time it took to get through that, I'll get into that with you guys one day soon. And then we have family up here for this summer as well, man. So I've had a lot going on the past few weeks, but the main part was I couldn't hear anything out of this ear. I had a massive lump behind my earlobe with the trying to – oh, man, it's a whole big story, man. I just – what a mess. But anyway, I'm all good now. Starhawk, man, thank you very much. And yes, the Lions are doing great. They will beat the Hawks tonight, way back, and everybody, and Tony and Mrs. Way back. I love you guys, love the support, but I do not see the Hawks beating Brisbane. They already had their upset of the year against St. Kilda. Like the Colts beat the Chiefs during the season. Things happen. I don't see that happening, but wow, if it does, that'd be crazy. But yes, Starhawk, I'm going to be doing AFL just like I was doing before. I'm doing all of that. I love the AFL. I'm all in on the footy. I'm a fan for life. So, yes, you can believe it. It's coming back. Those uploads are coming back, Starhawk. And thank you for the support, my man. Much appreciated. Yankee Kyle, Johnny shared you on my community tab. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate it, brother. Much appreciated. You're another one, man. I'm glad to see you back because it's been a while since I've seen you, man. Good stuff, man. Thanks. Thanks, Kyle. 4:20 on my clock. Wow, 4:23 left. Okay, so you guys are like a full minute because now I'm at 4 minutes. So at 5 minutes, if you guys are a good, just about a minute ahead of me. So it's 96-87 right now for me, 3:59 to be exact left on the clock with Bruce Brown at the line. Snake for dinner. I know Rattlesnake is good. Woo, Texas, you're going in strong now. Bond, Frank, hope you're okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to a phone call from Frank. Good friend of mine. Ran that Sports Cave store very well, man. Like I said, a lot of my memorabilia is from Frank. Adebayo at the line. Jokic back in the game. They had to bring him back in now. 10-point lead for Denver. 3:51 left in the game. Veronari, the King's birthday is a public holiday, always on Monday in early June. Melbourne play against Collingwood. His birthday is actually in November. Charles III. Okay. Thanks, Veronari, for clearing that up a little bit. I felt bad, like, blowing past your guys' comments. If I don't know, like with cricket, I read them, but I don't have a comment on it because I don't know enough. And you guys know me by now. I don't BS my way through things. If I don't know, I just tell you guys I don't know. So with all that talk going on, I was trying to pick up what was happening there. So thank you for breaking that down a little bit, Baronari. I appreciate it. Bruce Brown driving the lane. Tried the reverse layup, missed it, but got fouled going to the line. All right. Now, do the Demons and the Pies, is this a traditional game like the Anzac Day game is? Do the same teams play always on the King's holiday? Do they always play on the King's birthday? Do they always play Melbourne versus Collingwood? Is that always the game on the King's holiday? A King's birthday? I keep saying holiday. You know what I mean. Michael, I forgot I changed my screen name in here. Schmick, now I know who you are. You're like Gardini. Gardini's BK Reaper and Sauce and all these other things. You got to tell me when you guys change your name. Let me know who you are so I know who I'm talking to. But I recognized your profile pic, Schmick. I just wasn't sure if it was you, so I didn't say it. I didn't know if someone else took the same profile pic. But I did recognize that part. But I didn't guess that you were Schmick, so I just kind of left that alone until now when you told me. Thanks. Well, thanks, Texas, for giving me that update. Jokic is going to foul out. Okay. Baronari, he's on 5 of 6. He's on 5 out of 6 fouls. Yeah, he didn't foul out. I mean, he's still playing the game now unless you're ahead of me and saw him foul out because he has 5 fouls as far as I know right now. Oh, it's not 5. It's 5 to foul out in college, Texas. 5 fouls in college, you're out. In the pros, it's 6. It's 6 fouls in the pros. Way back, Melbourne versus Collingwood. Is that every year, though, way back, that those two teams play on the King's birthday? Nathan, do you watch Impractical Jokers? Oh, yeah. Come on. I wish Joe would come back. Of course I watch Impractical Jokers. I love them. Sal, Q, Murray, and Joe. I wish Joe would come back. Jokic at the top of the key. I had a bio on him. 97-87 Denver. Jamal Murray with the ball now, driving the lane. Murray spins, misses. Jimmy Butler on the rebound. 3:15 left. 10-point lead for Denver. Jimmy Butler bringing it up court. Kicked it out to Vincent. Kicks it back to Butler to Lowry. Lowry out to Duncan Robinson at the top of the key, guarded by Bruce Brown, who is a great defender. Duncan Robinson with the floater gets it in. 97-89 Denver. 2:53 and counting left. Miami has 2 timeouts, and the Nuggets have 2 timeouts. Jokic bringing it up. Passes to Brown over midcourt now. Where am I at? So, yes, Nathan, I do watch that. Texas, I know it was 4 when I was playing, and I thought they moved it up to 5 for the pros. No, it's definitely 6. And Jokic right now, 10-point lead. Bruce Brown going to the line. 2:35 left in the fourth quarter. Tinsley, wow, how you doing? Tinsley, welcome back in the basement. Another dweller accounted for. Tinsley, who is a big Knicks fan. Wow, been a minute. Good to see you back in here. Thanks for supporting the channel as always. Good to see you in here. Baranari, Texas, they moved it from 5 to 6 about 25, 30 years ago. Raleigh, I think Denver wins it too, but it's hard to count out Miami, Raleigh. Hard to count out Miami. That's about when I played 25 to 30 years ago. LOL, that's funny. Early 90s. Bon, Johnny, I need to wash the car. I don't have any rags. Can I lend the collie? You're going to keep it going. Man, Bon, I can't wait to see your comments when I wear that Guernsey like I do with the Lions. When I do Lions reviews, I wear, well, now I'll be wearing the Guernsey that I got. I was wearing the old Clash one from the Fitzroy Lions and Brisbane Bears days. Caldwell Pope for 3. Oh, that could be the nail. He hit it. 105 to 91 with 1:49 left in the game. Wow. Nathan, I thought you said Jokers, meaning the Jokers. I was like, what? No, Jokic. That's what I'm talking about. But when you brought up Impractical Jokers, yes, I watched that show. I love that show. Those guys are awesome. Way back, the big freezes on Monday. Melbourne celebrities slide into ice pool fundraiser. That's way back. The guys, Tony and them were talking about that in the Yankee stream, the Yankee Red Sox stream that I just did. So that's where I was kind of picking up on what was going on. Beautiful shot by Brown, Nathan. Yes, sir. Baranari, every Queen's birthday now. Kings Mel play Collingwood for probably 15, 20 years now. The ice slide, big freeze in its 9th year. Good. That's good to know. I'm going to try to do some reviews on that like I did for Anzac Day. I'm going to get some stuff in. Way back, Melbourne versus Collingwood every year on Monday, King's birthday. Good. This is good to know. This is really good to know. So I'm going to do some fast track research on it and try to get some uploaded videos. I got to get my uploads back and going, guys. In case my battery stops, good call. Texas, thank you very much, man. Again, I appreciate you guys' support. Schmick, I'll be at the MCG on Monday to cheer on the Pies. Schmick, man, I was just telling them all. The guys are hating on my Mason Cock Guernsey. You know the Pies are my second favorite team. They're hating on my Guernsey. They're hating on my Collingwood Magpies throwback hat. I got a throwback hat for them. Robinson for 3, top of the key. Missed it. Good save. Good steal. Oh, this game is done. 105 to 91. I'll show it to you. Schmick, you want to see it? I'll show it to you. Because I know Bond and Wayback are dying to see it again. Now, here's my classic Brisbane Bears hat I just got in, which goes along with the Guernsey that you guys have seen a million times in here. And look at that one, Schmick. Look at that classic hat, huh? Beautiful or what? Bond loves it. Wayback loves it. That's what I got in, man. Cool stuff. See the match there? See the match? See the match there, Schmick? Look at that, man. Look at that. See the match? See, that goes along with that right there. But you've seen this a million times. I got Charlie Cameron right back there. See the Charlie Cameron one. This game is definitely over. It's 108-93, a minute 10 left in the fourth. That's why I brought that out, to have some entertainment here at the end, so I get Wayback and Bond all stirred up. Oh, look at that rhyme there, Wayback and Bond. Michael Schmick, Collingwood domination, envy of the nation. Wow, what a rhyme. 45 seconds. This game is over, fellas. Over. Tinsley, nice hats. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, I'm into the jerseys, the hats. I love that's my vice. Jerseys and hats, and that's my vice. Love them all. And still, Tinsley, I'm still supporting. Always. Michael, that's sick. I had one like that back in primary school in the 90s. I like throwback stuff, man, big time. Wayback, can't wait till you throw that hat on the floor. Oh, man, those days are coming. This is reserved, Johnny, because I don't have a dog in the fight in these ones. This is reserved, Johnny. Guys, this game is over. I'm going to read through a couple of these, and I'm going to eat my dinner. This will be 4 hours since the Yankee game on. I'll be on again over the weekend. Try to get that Panther Vegas Knights game in as well. Bond, I'll have the tomatoes ready to throw at the TV when you wear the Guernsey. I love it. Isn't that great? Oh, man. See, the rivalries are all fun. Tinsley, nice shirts. Thank you. Yep, those are the AFL. Those are Australian football, Australian rules football. Just like that one back there. That's the AFL, Tinsley. It's an amazing, amazing sport. It's no pads, and these guys run around, tackle the crap out of each other, and they play some amazing, amazing athleticism in this stuff. Amazing athleticism in the sport. It's just my first season doing it. I love it. Baranari, ever since Johnny said you can have a second team, I said Port Adelaide is my second team. Now they are equal top of the ladder with my first team. Again, Yankees number one, my Mets are number two. Knicks number one. Any team LeBron plays for really is my number two. I'm a big LeBron fan. I don't really have a second overall team in basketball. It's the Knicks and anybody LeBron plays for. That's my favorite player. The Rangers and the Lightning, forget the Islanders. You guys already know how I stand with that. And the Jets and then the Giants. That's where I'm at. Text, that's sharp. Isn't that cool, man? Great colors on both. Wayback, don't encourage them. Yeah, no. No. I love it. New Brisbane Guernsey gives me 2002-03 PTSD. Yeah, hey, man. That's Charlie Cameron back there. Charlie Cameron. I know Schmick didn't see this stuff, guys. Hey, Schmick, there you go. Nick Dacos. How about that? Yeah, it's over. Yeah, Tinsley, this game's done. I'll be back on this weekend, guys. You know it. Look at that. Bond, love it. Justin, another cellar dweller accounted for. Justin's in the basement. Guys, I'm getting out of here, man. I really am. I'm going to go eat. Cullen, people will think you're an American football referee wearing that. Amen. Amen. That's right. That's exactly what they'll think. American football referee, no doubt. It's exactly what it looks like. And funny enough, Cullen, I will admit to this. When I first saw Collingwood play, I was like, wow, there's a lot of, because the game is so big with so many players anyway. I was like, look at all these players. They have a lot of refs out there. I kid you not. I kid you not. I said that to myself. There's a lot of referees doing this. That is a true story. I admit it. Jimmy Butler, first to leave. Miami should be happy they made it this far. No shame. No doubt, Tinsley. Miami, this is the greatest run by an 8th seed ever. And big shout out to Eric Spoelstra, Tinsley. Eric Spoelstra, I wish, and I don't even hate Thibodeau. I wish the Knicks had a coach like Spoelstra, man. He knows how to work with what he's got. He knows how to people to come together. He knows how to make that team work as a team. Somebody else not playing well, next man up. The team does not have egos, and that's a big factor. Knicks are always number one, Tinsley. Always number one. GB, we Aussies should all buy Islander jerseys just for fun. You buy Islander, and in hockey, they're considered sweaters. You buy Islander crap, we will be on the same lines, because as much as you hate the Collingwood Magpies, that's how much I despise the New York Islanders. I hate the New York Islanders with a passion. You guys team up and buy those kind of jerseys, then we'll be equal. That's your equal punch back to me. It's the only New York team I will never in life go for is the New York Islanders. Screw them. I will never go for them. Never. They are a direct rival of my New York Rangers. I don't go for them. Never will happen. That's it. Guys, I'm about to get out of here, and everybody's popping in. Let's see. Bond, have a good one. Johnny, the Dwellers way back. Catch up later in the Discord. Go Bombers. There you go. And I took the Bombers, Bond. I took your Bombers. I took them. Grady, another cellar dweller in Aussie accounted for. Grady, glad to see you jumped in here right as we're about to leave, man. But Grady, great seeing you. Lions, man. Lions, Grady. Lions. Way back. Go Hawks. Man, that would be amazing. I told you guys, the Hawks already had their upset of the year. Schmidt, Denver definitely got this championship. They just took 2 in Miami. They're not going to lose at home. They're not blowing this. They're not blowing this. Weren't the Knicks also an 8th seed in 99? Yes. But this is more of an incredible run. Why? Because in 1999, Justin, that was a shortened season due to a strike. That was a shortened season. This is different. This is completely different. But good call anyway, Justin. Good call on that, though. Yes, the Knicks with Sprewell and Allen Houston, Marcus Camby, and those guys, they weren't supposed to go to the finals. And they got swept, but they ran into Tim Duncan in the dynasty Spurs and Greg Popovich, arguably one of the greatest coaches of all time. So good call, Justin. Good shout out on the Knicks being an 8th seed then, but that was a strike shortened season, so it was a little bit different, but good shout out. I like it. Schnazi, I'm going to head out now. Everybody, I'm heading out too. What do you think about the Bills and Jets first game? Oh, Justin, come back in the stream tomorrow because I got plenty to talk about in that game. I love the fact it's 9-11 and they're having 2 New York teams go at it. Justin, show up in the stream tomorrow. We'll go over a lot more of that. Good night to you, Tinsley, as well. Good night, Bond. The refs play for Collingwood. Oh, here we go. Grady, I'm at the game today, Johnny. Lions by plenty, brother. I hear you, man. I've been up all day, and I've done the Yankees and Red Sox, and I did the second half of this game. I got dinner waiting for me, and then I'm crashing. I love you all, guys. I appreciate every single one of you. Thanks for showing up. Glad we are back on. Glad we are back on. Glad we're back on, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow, all right? Enjoy. I'm going to watch the replay on the Watch AFL app of the Lions game. And we'll take it from there, guys. Again, I'm Johnny Basement, guys, and I will see you tomorrow, and I am out.